Morning. Well, I already checked in. We're at the right place. It sounds like they got the stuff ready. I didn't realize, looking at the name, it didn't even ring a bell, but it's my kind of place. See you in a second here. Can't seem to get away from these things anywhere. Once I pulled in and I seen what was up, I'm like, oh, okay, makes sense. You see them? Rosenbauer, place that makes fire apparatuses. Ladder trucks, and all that stuff. So we're just getting in here now. They told me which door I'm going to line up to. We're going to back in, and then they're going to load me up. So I don't know exactly what it is yet. But I ain't gonna complain because we can finally get loaded up and get the hell out of here. I'm ready to go home with Paris. So let's get back into this door and I'll catch up with you when we're loaded. Alright guys, we're all loaded. I'll show you what we got. If you're familiar with a ladder truck, I used to be on the fire department where I used to live. Did that for 6 years. And we had a 100-foot stick. So I used to do that a lot. This is what takes place of that. So there's your nozzle right there. There's your turret. That's just sitting up here. It's got your work lights. All this does is you have another nozzle. Oh, that's the elbow. Yeah. No. Yeah. I think that's another nozzle right here too. Looks like you got multiple nozzles on this. But anyways, so this is just a stick. You pump water up this. It's just a tower, like you're just shooting water. You don't have a ladder. You can't go up on it or nothing like that. But we had a ladder, which you had like the plumbing and everything built into the ladder, so you could be up there and work in a basket and do rescue stuff and stuff like that. But this is pretty cool. I didn't know this is what we were doing, but there's not a lot of places to tie it down. Thank God they have a little crate made for it. We tried padding everything as much as we could, but you can't really bend these pipes and stuff. So we got plenty of strap for it. It's only like 5,000 pounds, and we've got over 10,000 pounds worth of securement on it right now. So it shouldn't go nowhere. You give her the shake test, she ain't moving. So I think this is the hydraulic tank that goes with it. I'm not too sure what that is exactly, but yeah, pretty cool. I like doing stuff like that, especially when you got experience in it. You know, I did that stuff for, almost 6 years. So pulling in and seeing fire trucks is pretty neat. But I'm gonna get shit going and let's get on our way. And I doubt we'll make it today. If not, we'll probably deliver first thing in the morning and go about our business. Well, we made it. We pretty sweet little unit here. Check that thing out. We are just waiting. They got to move some stuff, and some of the doors back there were kind of tucked off to the side, but we're just waiting for them to make a little bit of room. We're going to back inside and they're going to unload it. So we'll have this done same day. Can't complain about that, right? Pretty easy day. So all in all, it went pretty easy, pretty light. After this, we will be heading to the shop and getting ready to do our oil change. So be about it for this one, and I'll catch you guys later. Hey guys, well, it's next morning. Today's Thursday morning. We just got our service done, oil change, all that stuff. Grease job. We got our reload set up. We're taking an empty over to the area, to the yard that we get that's loaded in. Looks like we're hauling glass again. So we're gonna run this trailer. We're gonna run this over to that yard, drop it, and then grab our loaded one, strap down, and head home with it. The dispatcher tried giving me a load that went to Illinois. It would deliver tomorrow morning, Friday morning. And then she tried to reload me back. Going to try to reload me back from Illinois to Wisconsin on a Friday. After unloading Friday morning. That's going to be fucking almost retarded to do. It's not impossible. With me having to be home for the kids. So, like, why didn't you just give me something longer? So this one goes to the one we're picking up. Our yard's all ice. So this one we're taking to a job site in Atlanta. I've got to be there Tuesday, early Tuesday morning, so I'm going to have to leave probably Sunday night. It is what it is. Let's get on down the road here and let's go pick up our load and go home. Yard here where we pick up the glass. I'm gonna drop this trailer off. I'm gonna look for our loaded one. Let's see what we got. It's gonna be another Conestoga. I wanted to get out from under Conestogas for a little bit, especially with the way the wind is whipping today. But no, it is what it is. Just kind of looking across the yard as we drive. I see it's over here. I think I see it right there. I'm swinging at one of them holes over there. It's kind of a tight yard, to be honest with you. trailer just likes to slide. We went to tighten her up and got a little bit too much. More than we wanted. This will be good though. Alright guys, I'm gonna hop out and swap trailers and get that one tied in, tied down, and I'll get with you then. Fuck out of this guy's way. We got shit to do. We're all done. So what you do over there is you go and get your trailer. That's what we did. Hooked onto our trailer, we pulled it out, got into an area where we could actually open it up and throw straps. Threw our straps, got everything tightened down, closed the trailer up, and then you come across the street here. You go inside, look for your paperwork on the wall in the shipping office, sign the top copy and give it to them, and away you go. So now you're all caught up. And you'll see right here, that's a trailer, that's the yard that we went into. So you just go right across the street. Pretty simple. First time coming here, really didn't have very much direction on what to do or where to go, so that took me quite a while to figure all this out. But we got it now. So we are loaded up and we are heading home. Got some projects I want to do this weekend. Seems like I got a bunch of shit going on and people want me to do stuff, but I got shit I got to get done. Something I wanted to get done since day one. So, I love roundabouts. Yeah, we're hauling, we got 37,000 pounds of glass on. So I try not to take too rough of spots, you know, jarring too much. Alright, let's get on out of here. Alright, well. Welcome to Wisconsin. I just got off the phone with the receiver of this glass that we're hauling, where we're going. Just wanted to verify a few things. I didn't really think about it right off the top of my head when I was talking about this load at the office. Mentioned it was like a 2:30 a.m. appointment. I'm like, huh? You know, what are you doing? Running reefers now? Since when do we do construction unloads at 2 in the morning? You know, most places usually have a curfew. You can't be making noise in a certain amount of time and stuff like that, but I guess that's what we're doing now. I don't know if this is money we're making off of those riots that went on down there, or what? It would make sense. We're hauling glass down to Atlanta, downtown. Guess we're right things on that too. I'm not a real pro at it. My golly, I got some work ethic in me, and I got some elbow grease left in me. I can figure this shit out. So,
a few moments later.
Welcome back to the shop, guys. Quick update. I got a guy coming to pick that up tomorrow, so we got to get that off the truck, cleaned up. Since we're not going to be using that anymore, we went ahead. We started. I've never done this before, like I said, and we did the front wheel. I got to say that turned out pretty decent. That's just cutting on it. You know, I could still color in what they call color. You go to the other pads. It's like this is a color pad, and this is a smoother cut. That's like the most aggressive cut, which I really need anyways, because these were never done. But for never being done, I mean, I don't think that's bad. See that? I'm going to try to do that. We'll see what that looks like. Probably just have to clean that up because that's already pretty shiny. But those are going to be the bear. I want those to look like that. So let's I'm going to keep on plugging along here, and I'll do updates. I don't think I'm going to time lapse it because it's going to be so long. I plan on being here most of the day. Today's Friday. We got the fridge plugged in. We got our goodies in there, preparing for a long day. So I'm going to keep at it, and I'll keep you guys updated. All right, well, we got one other thing done. We're doing just rough cuts right now. We're doing your first cut with the yellow pad. You can do a smoother cut, like we said earlier, with the green and purple, and then you do like a final soft buff with the white. So right now, that's just the initial rough cut, and it's not too bad. I mean, you can see the difference in what it looked like before. So, I mean, there's scratches in it. This isn't something that has been taken care of that great. You can see, look at all the times they've cut stuff around that. Realistically, you could sand all this. You sand it down to a real fine, I think like 600 or 800 grit. And that takes a lot of this out, so you can get it like a mirror. I'm not going that big into it right now. It's not a show truck. The last guy before me got into something, you know, here. Got a little dinger on the stairs, so I'm not going crazy with it. I just want it to look nice. And let's turn it on. You know, as of right now, that looks respectable. Now for that tank, that's gonna be a fun one. Let's jump on that.
2 hours later.
All right, guys. Well, the tank is by no means perfect. You can see there's some scratches in it yet and stuff like that. Realistically, what that needs to have done to it is that needs to get a good final sanding and run through with all the discs and everything like that. If I wanted to get super picky about it, I could probably have someone do that, or I could do it myself. I'm not too picky about it right now. You know, it looks better than the other side. I don't know if I could sneak through with the hood up. You know, it looks better than that, right? That's just the regular rim. Let's go check the other side. Bam, looks so much better. So as long as if I maintain it, if I keep maintaining it, eventually it just gets better and better. But you have to stay on top of it. So this is just years of neglect. The initial buff out, and I cleaned that up a little bit. It's got a couple streaks on it. I need to wipe that up. But I'd have to say I am I'm pleased with it so far. Kind of running out of time, you know. People always want you to do things, but they don't understand how long it takes you to do stuff that you need to get done. Granted, this isn't life or death, but part of being an owner-operator, you got to take care of your shit. So I am going to just clean up some of this stuff and probably go to the other side and do the other rim and step and start working my way down that side. I'm going to flip the truck around to do the back rims just because with the boat it's so tight. I don't know if that'll be today or not. Probably not the way things are starting to sound. So just wanted to touch base and show you. I've been having better results with the general cut. I tried using that and I didn't like it. That started giving it like a cloudy look, and then I tried even touching what I hit with that with the final buff, and I didn't even like the way that buffed it. Granted, this is a little bit more, you know, it's got a little bit more fine scratches in it and stuff, but when you're sitting in front of it, like you can see the buffing and the little fine scratches, that all just needs to get buffed out. But it's got more of a pop to it this way. It's more of a shine. The other ones are so cloudy. I didn't really care for the shine that gave, but I'm going to keep on going.